think this is a good day. I also have to say it's been made a great day by the presence of our presiding bishop. What an extraordinary ambassador for the Episcopal Church, for all of us that she is, and that because she is such a clear ambassador for Christ. It is really a treat to have you here, Catherine. Thank you. Every Sunday when I stand here, I welcome everyone who's here, and I say today, we extend a special welcome to anyone who may be a visitor or a newcomer. And now I'm going to say what you probably would expect, which is it doesn't look like this every Sunday. But if you're a visitor or a newcomer, there are some things happening this Sunday that really do happen every single week. We have people involved in mission all week long in this place and in the city. We always have lots of children involved and lots of teenagers. We always have spectacular music, and we always have a remarkably varied and engaged congregation. So if you think that's a place where your gifts can be used in ministry, or where you think your spirit would be fed, we'd love to have you come back, not just to visit, but to call this your church. There are welcome cards in the card holders in the pews. Please take one of those and fill it out, and you can hand it to any of the clergy. I know they'll get it back to the clergy who are actually here at the end of the day. Any of the clergy who are here, or place it in the offering basin, or drop it by the reception desk. And if you do that, we'll have a chance to call you this week and to welcome you more fully into our life. Please know, too, that everyone here is invited to a reception downstairs right after this service. So please do join us. It will be a great time to welcome one another in Christ's name and continue this day's great celebration. There are just a couple of other things I want to say, the kind of thing I don't usually do when I stand here, and that is to say how incredibly powerful it is for me personally to have Hayes Rockwell and Gordon McMullen up here on either side of the presiding bishop. They are among my most dear friends and my most treasured mentors. It is a huge gift. And there's Carol Anderson, who was my first rector, the first priest I worked for, who taught me a lot of what I know. Thank you for being here. And then there are extraordinary members of the clergy I have been blessed to serve with, who are here, and others who have loved this parish for a long time. And also here, scattered all around this day, is the extraordinary staff of this place who support this congregation in our shared ministry day in and day out, and whose names are listed on the back of this bulletin, but who need to be thanked more than we can possibly manage. But I do want to thank them all here today. And yes, please do that. And I also, since he couldn't be here, decided that today I would do something else I've never done, and that is that I would channel just a bit of Desmond Tutu. One of the things Desmond does when he's here, and I expect he does at other places, but here with great enthusiasm, is he tells us always, because of the witness and the grace in this place, to give ourselves a round of applause, and this congregation needs to give itself a round of applause. And now I'm going to ask the presiding bishop to come join me here for just a moment. And that's because we would like Jan Golan to come join us up here. Come stand right between us.
Can you believe it?
No. Thank you. We have done extraordinary things this year, but we have done them all because Jan Golan has helped us and spurred us and pushed us and smiled at us all the way through. And so we are giving her a picture frame with a shell on it, how surprising is that, which says, "With great appreciation, 1810 to 2010, St. James Church Bicentennial Celebration." And I think this is the picture we want in that frame.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Please be seated. Just a last word, and that is to remind this congregation that all Christians from any part of God's household are welcome and invited to receive communion here. And to receive communion, you may head to a standing station, which will be just there, or over to the chapel over there, or up to the high altar. And if for some reason you do not wish to receive communion, but would like to receive a blessing, please come forward to any of those places and simply let us know that by folding your arms over your chest, just so. And now, as we continue our worship, let us walk in love as Christ loved us and gave himself for us, an offering and a sacrifice to God.